Hello and welcome back to Local Route Productions coverage of the Oakland City Championships 2019. I'm John, here with Case. Welcome, Case, back to the microphone.
Thank you. I think that was me in that shot.
It sure was, and no one knows where the disc went.
And thanks to our sponsors, Moxie, Degrees Play-Doh, and Arthur Max, 3 great East Bay tap houses that also serve food. Go there. And here on this card, we have Matt Bell from Santa Cruz continuing to tear it up.
Yeah, staying out on top. Right behind him, we have Jeff Faes from San Francisco.
Although wearing the Boston cap in this one.
I don't think he's much of a sports fan. I think it's more about,
the fashion.
Fashion, yeah.
We have Dallas Albright from a bit north of here.
Yeah, from Boonville, and he's been on one of our videos before. And Mike Peremba from Santa Rosa, just north of the Bay Area, or really part of the Bay Area. And he managed to work his way onto this lead card. He's currently in a tie with James Proctor.
Here we have hole 1 coming in at 582 feet. Shoots out straight over this valley, and then you'll find the basket up and to the right. Pretty good drive.
Yeah, no OB on this one. So really just got to pump it out there, and then a nice upshot will help you get that bird. So you can see that our players are kind of separated a little bit, but everyone's in shooting distance. Matt Bell at 17 down, Faes at 15 down, Dallas at 14 down, just one stroke off of Jeff, and Peremba at 12 down.
Turning over, but maybe not quite enough. Wow, that really just dropped out of the air there.
Yeah.
Jeff making it look so easy. Oh, yeah. Also getting that sort of drop.
I love watching him throw. He doesn't seem to put out much effort, but it goes really far.
Let's see, Dallas turning it over a bit early.
Oh, stay out of that rough.
Yeah, that could be a tough.
Tricky. Peremba gonna throw his towel or his disc. We'll find out. Big reach back, and this one looks like he yanked that a little bit too hard, turns over, rolls out a little bit, but it's going to be a tough upshot.
Peremba with sort of a tricky forehand, probably can't see the basket, but it's at least 200 feet up. And he puts it within range, just downhill about circle's edge.
Yeah, it looks like B-Cam Joseph Wharton caught that one. Dallas is going to line up with a putter.
I like that backhand line. Oh, smooths it right in there. Yeah.
Very nice. That's parked. From where he was, that's quite a shot.
Bell can see it and shouldn't have any trouble landing it nearby. Still.
It's a little moist over there, a little wet, so things aren't really going to skip much. They're going to kind of stick.
Watch your word choice there on the adjectives.
You don't like it when I say moist.
Moving on, we have Peremba. Come on.
Oh.
Close one.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, and I think let's see what Dallas can do here. Yep. I think all these guys are going to bird it. Peremba's going to fall back one, I think.
That's right. It is a par 4, playing at average of 3.6.
Yeah, so quite a few birdies on this one from our open field. Nice.
After just watching some of the glass blown, I'm seeing a similarity between James Conrad and Jeff Faes with sort of their approach to putting, you know? Kind of bending the knees and lining the body straight out.
Hole number 2, this one plays pretty short, but you got some trees to deal with right off the tee pad. You got to get past that green, which is OB, and get to the basket. No OB on that wall or anything like that, so pretty much just getting straight there and not landing on that green.
Yeah, the green is definitely in a tricky spot for that, though. You'll want to maybe get a skip off it. Yeah, that'll work.
He almost hit the flag. And someone left a golf ball out there, which is could affect the play. What do you think?
I don't think so.
Oh, Faes with a nice skip. Very good. Dallas, see if he can get underneath that basket. And, ooh, he looks like he turned this one over
high.
a bit.
Be safe on the hill. Long look.
Yeah, going to be a tough birdie. Peremba.
It looks nice if it can hyzer out. Similar to Dallas's, just too far right. Quite a pump, but that's going to be, probably not an easy putt.
Good run. Albright, he putts pretty quickly in general. The rest of these guys kind of take their time, I think. Ooh. And that is a rare miss from that distance from Bell. Over the course of this tournament, he's been super solid around the basket. I think Faes is the last one who can birdie this one.
Yeah, 3 of them will pick up pars, and so it looks like we'll have 1 birdie out of 4 players here. This card averaging about the same as the field, coming in at 2.74 there.
Moving on to hole number 3, a long par 4, kind of uphill, and you've got a sort of ravine behind the basket, but no OB over there. And usually there's a bit of wind on this one, so it's a tricky shot to get up there. Faes lining up his shot. And this one is going really straight. Oh, no.
Heading right to the sand trap, and it's going to stay there.
Those do play as hazard, so he'll take it from there with a stroke penalty. Bell laying this one out there nicely.
Yeah, if you really want to see some headwind on this hole, go back to our coverage of the New Year's Classic from this year. That was pretty gnarly.
Yep.
Here's Albright turning it over, but it fades back early. And
Ooh, he's going to be in the rough down there. Going to have to deal with some trees on his way up to the basket, I think.
Peremba.
Nice reach back on that.
Yeah, he finds that space. Some good fairway golf right there.
Up there. Definitely best drive of the lot here so far. Faes throwing from the sand. Throwing 3 now. And that's going to go left. Oh, it hits that tree. Ooh, ends up down there.
Seems like a level look.
Yep. And that's pretty nice. I think that's parked there from Bell. Albright from the rough. And that's up there. Should be able to make that putt. Peremba pretty much puts it under the basket, just to the right there.
Yeah, we definitely have a few testers here. Come on, Jeff. Gets it. Nice.
That's a great save. Still getting par after going OB there.
Isn't it the worst when you have a little tree just right in your...
Yeah, like right near your throwing arm?
Right in your face, and it's like the branches aren't even very substantial, but it just gets in your head.
It does. And nice. Someone stuck a towel to the to the stump there.
Someone forgot
if they remember
their
to
towel.
get that. Don't forget your towel.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Peremba here should be cleaning up. And at this point, our players actually, I heard them on camera mentioning that they noticed there's a fire. There's a column of smoke from up on the further part of the bay course near bay like 16 or something. And it turns out that was actually a golf cart.
Oh, my God.
Caught
We
on
saw
fire.
that from the Hills course.
Yeah,
and
so
we
fire
wondered
cart
if it
thing.
was on the, I thought it was the next ridge over.
Dude,
oh,
this
my
thing was
God. This
going
is
hard.
what it was. That is insane.
Yeah, apparently it's something that just happens with the batteries or something. It was just parked. No one was even using it. It had been parked there for a while, and then it just caught on fire.
Oh,
so
my God.
that happened. But no one was hurt, so we're all good.
Wow.
Hole number 4 here, par 3, uphill shot. You got the OB to the left. Path and beyond OB to the left is something you have to deal with. And then you've got the green. And a big old hyzer play from Matt, and that should get him a nice putt at the basket.
Yeah, you also have the golf green to the right.
Oh, and Dallas saws this one off a little bit short and goes OB.
Mike's dancing with that green there, but
Skips off of it.
a little far.
Yeah, gonna be a tough putt. Faes eyeing the Sky Hyzer route. Just went way around.
Like that.
And a little short. It's going to be a tester. Stay safe, though. Albright hits chains, but just misses. He'll be taking a bogey on this one.
Peremba laying up. I just can't get that image out of my head of that
You still see
burning
the
golf
smoke.
cart. That is crazy. Someone suggested. Nice.
Nice.
Someone suggested we put that on the disc for next year's tournament. That's sort of the icon of this tournament. I like that burning golf cart.
It was a good golf cart. Served many, many golfers well over the years, and we honor its service. And this should be some cleanup work here. Peremba taking a par. Albright taking his bogey. Got a little bit of motion here on the scores. Faes just 3 strokes behind Bell and on to hole number 5. Par 4, very narrow. You got OB to the left, but not to the right. Basket is tucked behind that tree on the left.
Yeah, it's tricky. You got a sand trap and a green on your left and a ton of OB just on the left side. But I bet these guys can get past that golf green.
They can, but it's a question of whether they actually want to challenge it, right? I mean, ooh, good kick. That ends up coming back onto the fairway pretty nicely. Yeah, it's like if you have that distance, you can go for it, but you could also end up on the green, and then throwing that hard, you've just got a narrow fairway to work with. So
It is right in that range, but he's kind of laying up.
For sure, yeah, that looks like a mid-range, and he just kind of left it just short of the green.
I mean, maybe I take that back. 516, so that end of that green is almost 500.
I mean, I think these guys have that distance, but they are making a decision here to play it smart. All of them are throwing mid-ranges, it looks like.
Yeah, not worth the extra stroke.
Mm-hmm. Albright getting a little close there, looks like.
That's great.
Oh, very nice.
Sometimes you got to do the perfect layup.
But still a tricky approach. Guess that's why this is a par 4.
Mm-hmm. Parks it. Very nice. Faes getting close to those trees. And settles a little bit short. He'll have an uphill putt there through the low-hanging branches.
Just like the last hole, it's one that has OB about 10 feet to the left of the basket. So got to worry about that on your approaches and on your putts, really.
Yeah, it's not a friendly putt here. No, he just misses it. Oh, really ran that one. If he didn't hit the basket, that was going OB.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Bell with another miss from pretty close for him. Yeah, he's not happy with that. He's gonna get out of there.
These guys will tap out.
Yeah, so everyone gets a par here except for Peremba, who I believe is going to tap out for his birdie.
With the iced tea in hand.
Yeah.
It's from his neck of the woods, that company, I know. Now a word from our sponsors. And here's hole 6, 441 feet, 134 meters, if you're more of a metric person, which
I'm more
most
of a
of the
metric
world
person.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's now going to be OB about 10, 15 feet to the right of the basket.
That's right, going all along that fence to the right. No OB to the left. And Peremba's eyeing the big old up and over to the left.
Yeah, I like that. Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
a
he's
roller.
going roller.
And it's rolling.
It is. It's not going to get there. I mean, wow, we've had a lot of rain this winter, and it's still pretty wet stuff over there. Matt with a more traditional, maybe, approach down the center, but gets a skip off the path, and that's going to put him way left.
Yeah, it's one of those where you actually don't want it to skip on the path. And looks like Faes also going up and around, and it does make it all the way over there. You can just see it landing on the right-hand side, just safe,
Wow.
by that tree with the bush near the bottom of it.
Albright, that's a nice line. Get up.
Mhm.
He'll be
Yeah.
all right.
That's fine.
Nothing.
And tricky upshot here, but ooh, just
Bit too far right.
settled safe though. Peremba making a line at it, hits a tree. That probably kept him safe. And now he's got to make a long 3 save.
Yeah. Wow.
Just off the left-hand side of that basket. Pretty sweet. And he's limping a lot. Forgot to mention, he actually really hurt his ankle, I believe, on day 1 of the tournament. So he's struggling through it. Faes from a knee. Doesn't quite make that putt. And Bell.
Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Very nice. And that's exactly the motion you want your putt to come in on when you've got OB behind the basket, you know?
Yeah.
Just drop in.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a
man. Dallas.
that's a shame.
There's a little more space there than I thought. Probably more like 25 feet, but yeah, you could cut that.
So yeah, it's about this time the fire truck comes back from presumably extinguishing the fire. Guys, we're waiting for a little bit. And on to hole number 7. We've got a par 3. You still have the same OB running along the right-hand side, marked by those stakes. That's an uphill shot. No OB to the left. The path is safe. You got a bit of a slope to deal with when you get up to the basket. Probably a bit too much hyzer on that one for Bell's liking, but he will have a look.
Yeah, a bit too low. Just kind of caught the hill.
Peremba.
That looks like it has a good height to it.
Mhm.
Good shape.
Ooh, skips
Kinda-
along
yeah.
the path.
Take that.
Yeah. Nice little glide there. Faes turning this one over. And it goes OB. Just OB on that right-hand side.
Albright, looking all right.
Oh,
But yeah, actually CTP.
did you have to go and do that? I mean, I guess it's been a while. We haven't made any of those dad jokes.
I mean,
we're both dads,
I think I can make those now.
fine.
I'm back from my hiatus.
All right, moving on. Oh, Faes misses his putt there. He's going to take,
It'll be
I don't know, maybe his first bogey of the entire tournament, right? Oh, nice putt from Peremba. can't remember him getting. He's been on all 3 rounds so far, and I can't remember him getting a bogey. So that's probably his first bogey of the tournament.
Wow. Not on a particularly, complex hole, but
No.
I guess, anyone can get you.
Yeah, well, there's OB there. I think he was just barely on the other side of that fence.
Yeah, there's nothing to stop you on that one.
Hole number 8, pretty short hole, and a lot of people are getting birdies on this one. It has changed from the New Year's Classic, and this one is now tucked in behind these trees to the left. Peremba lining up a forehand here, and that looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, parked it. You will notice the goats to the right of this hole. This is the...
Love the goats.
Yeah, this is where they hang out. They actually really appreciate watching the drives on this hole.
These guys
Ooh, very good.
doing very nicely going underneath. There's also sort of a hyzer round around the right.
Ooh, Bell's going to get a little bit left there, and there's some brambles over there he has to deal with. And that looks pretty good. Got to get down a little bit, and it does, and that's parked.
I'm calling star frame right now.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. I think that was about the only putt that we'll need to see on this one. I think everyone else is pretty much right underneath the basket. Yeah, actually 2 of them, you can't see them, but he's right there. And Mike's right
That's right.
there.
This basket was up on that rock wall during our last tournament.
Yeah, it's a more exciting hole, but we had to move it because there's a tee pad up there for regular golf. We didn't want people throwing on the blind.
Hole 9 is just right up the middle, low, hanging trees above, and OB to the right. There's a bunch of space to the left, but just a lot of guardian trees, so you're going to want to just throw something straight. Or go up that
Giant hyzer,
window right above you
and he
and
lands right there.
do pretty well.
That's not
Wow.
too bad. And it actually gets a little roll that we didn't catch on camera. It just kind of rolls back onto the fairway, which is pretty unbelievable.
Wow.
And that looks pretty nice from Dallas. Matt leaving this one
Ooh.
a bit right. Hits a tree but stays safe.
The goats will get this one if you leave it out to
Ooh.
the right, but they won't find it over there.
That's out to the left from Faes, and somehow he ends up almost pin high. But there's OB right behind the basket, so you don't want to challenge this one too much.
Bell laying up a nice one.
Mm-hmm. He wants this one. Oh, hits the top.
Dang. See, that's the kind of putt you want that number plate there to
Mhm.
catch it.
Yeah, if only we had number plates, so many putts would have gone into the basket.
I always aim for the number plate. There you go.
Nice putt, yeah. So he'll save par there. And looks like everyone else will be getting par except for Dallas, who birdied this one. And that about wraps up our front 9 coverage of the Bay course. And that's a nice little step back putt there from Bell. He's getting a little funny around the basket, I've noticed, over this round last.
So Matt Bell finishes at 22 down. Jeff Faes and Dallas Albright tied at 17 down, and Peremba just behind them at 16 down. Still a tight card and 9 holes to go. We'll see if Matt Bell can keep his lead on these guys. Please join us again for the final 9 of the Oakland City Championships. Oh
yeah, and
my
I think
God.
this goat will certainly be watching to see what happens next, because he's good at watching. People kept it pretty clean here, but I think Bell's kind of taken a bit of a lead. It's going to be hard for these guys to catch up. He's 5 strokes up on the card at this point, and it's going to take either some mistakes from him or some amazing play from these guys. There's plenty of scoring opportunities up to come, though.
A lot of holes left. Come on, it's anyone's game.
Yeah.
5 strokes. They can do this. 9
Absolutely.
holes. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some big holes out there on this next set.
Peremba, he was fun to film.
He was kind of giving us the same look that Goat just was giving us.
Or that chicken.
Oh, that's a Raz. Oh, if I saw that when I was putting.
Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel.
And all those other things YouTube people say.
This is John here with Case. We'll see you on the next 9.
Yeah, see you
Thanks
out
for watching.
there. Thank you.
Final 9 coverage coming up.